Okay, this little screencast is about research techniques because when we're researching, no matter what it is that we're looking up, it's important to know how to validate or invalidate the information that we find on the internet. Eventually, everyone runs into questionable information, but how do we evaluate it? First, I want you to know that all of the browsers at school have a Google search box in the upper right-hand corner, and that in general it is much safer to type your search term into this upper right-hand box than it is to put it directly into the address box. If you type something directly into the address bar up here, if you mistype something or if you don't know exactly where it is that you're going, then you can end up at a very disreputable site very quickly. You want to type instead your search term into a Google search term box and search for it and get a list of search results that you can then analyze to decide what it is that you want to do, where you want to go next exactly. This search term brings up a lot of really good results. We know that .com and .net sites sometimes are not the best places to look if you're looking for information for a research report because they are owned by places that want to sell you something, or maybe just personal pages put forward by people who aren't necessarily experts in the topic that you are researching. .gov and .edu sites are the best ones to look for because they come from either government sites or universities where scholars give you information that is often very useful in a report. And then, in this case, you can see that you also are apt to get a lot of .org sites. And .org sites can be bought by any organization that has a credit card, and so that can be good or bad. In this case, you're looking for known entities. And there are a lot of known entities here. The King Center, founded by Coretta Scott King, obviously would be an excellent choice. So would the NobelPrize.org. However, we know that there are issues with Wikipedia, which is a .org site, and can be used for good information sometimes, but since anybody can write and add information to the Wikipedia site, you can't guarantee that the information you're getting came from an expert. I've done this search on Martin Luther King Jr. because I want to show you a site that is completely disreputable from a .org site. This one, Martin Luther King Jr., a true historical examination, claims that it's going to tell you the truth about Martin Luther King and that it includes historical trivia, articles and pictures of valuable research for teachers and students alike, but unfortunately it is owned by a white supremacist group. When you hit a site like this, use your critical thinking skills and listen to your own common sense and don't use information from places like this. For example, if it has swearing on it, if it is using propaganda techniques that we have covered in class, like name calling, you should not be using it. Ask yourself critical questions. Why would an organization about Martin Luther King Jr. want the King holiday to be repealed? If you're suspicious, check the information that you find against at least 3 other reputable sites. Also, see if you can find an author. Check the author to see if he or she is a respected and published writer. If you're really stumped, you can use this neat trick to tell who owns the website. First, copy the URL. You can use the Command-C command to copy it. Command-T will open, I think, I can click onto it, will open a new tab. And then navigate to a site called easywhois.com. EasyWhois tells you who owns the website that you have been researching. And all you have to do is enter the URL, the URL, the entire address, into the domain name and click Next. When the search result comes back, it will tell you that it is registered in the name of Don Black and that the organization is called Stormfront. I tried searching Stormfront, but of course the school blocked access to their site because it